Hey everybody, welcome to Visual Communication and Media. My name is Adam Rozeski. It's a pleasure to see each and every one of you. So we've reached the halfway point. So this is the end of week 3. So we got about 2.5 weeks left. So we're almost there. So a lot of good things. So yeah, everybody's been doing really great. I just finished your grades Friday. So everything should be up to date. If you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, yeah, let's get into it. So I figured to let you know, tonight you also have your reply post due on Saturday. You also have your live lecture and your week 3 assignment on Sunday. Then we go into week 4 and go from there. So, all right, let's talk about logos. So we talked a lot about semiotics and signs and symbols. Now we can really put into play logos and how good logos are really utilized. And that's really what we're going to be focusing on. So yeah, let's talk about logos and their importance and how they kind of play a part using signs, symbols in visual representation. So logos are really interesting. They're a visual representation of the product, company, and experience. They're simple and easy to understand. They also have to translate in size a lot of times, so that's a big aspect. So they also have to directly correlate to the experience, and font style and format must always be considered in including cultural elements, because a lot of times logos are pretty much the same across all countries, kind of like symbols and icons, so that's something to keep in mind with. But they have to correlate to the experience, so obviously Target, it's the bullseye, it's the target area of where you want to get all your shopping needs. Nike uses the Greek athletic symbol to showcase they work on athletic products. And that's something to keep in mind with. But so these are great logos that focus on the experience and how they go about things, which is really cool. Now, there's different types of logos out there and how they've utilized different things. There's abstract marks, like Pepsi, where it's not really related to anything, but it's related specifically to that company and this icon itself. And that's what they use for Pepsi. Some use a mascot, much like KFC or Ronald McDonald in the old McDonald commercials and stuff, and they'll put them on the front of the advertisements, much like the Colonel in KFC. You also have combination marks, and combination marks are really interesting. They use a combination of techniques, which means they don't have to use just one, they use multiple ones. For example, Burger King uses a word mark, but also uses an abstract mark to showcase it's a burger, with all the symbols and everything with that. And word marks are just like the company name itself, so sorry if I'm kind of jumping around a little bit, but it's really interesting because of the fact that word marks are just the company name. Now, if it's like a small company, small word like Google, then it's really easy to work with, and that's pretty much it. Now, if it's something like really long, like NASA's real name, like National Administration, or National, I forget if it's Administration Space Association or however it goes, or Aviation and Space Administration. I think that's what it is, but which is pretty terrible on my part. I should know that since I work for the military. NASA is actually a letter mark, and this is where they just use the acronym instead of the word mark. You also have pictorial marks, where it's just like the image that relates to the company itself or the company name, which is Apple. Obviously, that's another one. And then you also have emblem logos as well. And emblem logos are interesting. They're a little bit more traditionalistic. They kind of showcase like organizations or like schools and heraldic families and stuff. And this is Harvard's logo. Harvard is very traditionalistic. They have the shield, the wreath with Harvard. And they also have the books on top of the shield that spell Veritas, which is the Latin word for truth. And that's really interesting on how their search is for truth and knowledge. And that's how Harvard kind of goes with it. So they use more of an emblem logo. But there's multiple ways you can go about creating logos and using symbols and signs to really communicate what your experience is. And that's really crucial over time. All right, other than that, that's all I got. Just be safe, have fun, enjoy. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. But other than that, that's pretty much it. If you need anything or have any feedback or anything from this, please let me know. Other than that, just keep an eye out for the new announcements on Monday, and I'll get to work on your week 3 grades as soon as possible. Other than that, be safe, have fun, enjoy. Let me know if you need anything, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.